It is August, and lots been going on with Kirby this week. He did a really cool Facebook Live um, video where he talked a lot about how he got started, and it looks like he got started in Las Vegas for 10 years, where he trained the big cats and stuff, and then he got an offer that he could not refuse to come to Branson. And originally, when he came to Branson, he was at the Five-Star Theater. I remember that back in like 1993, and there was another guy there who had some chimpanzees, and that guy got into some trouble. So Kirby and he went their separate ways, and then I think Philip Welford joined him, and this is when Kirby was making the Corvette disappear and bringing in the helicopter and all these things, and then he was known for training these big cats. He had great dancers. He could do a lot, and he started to go out on his own and kind of leave the Five-Star experience, which was a premier theater, and he went to some other theaters. And I was actually blessed to get to go see him with Jeff Daniels, who was an expert in close-up magic, and Kirby did the illusions. And they switched the stage back and forth, and Bambi did some mind reading stuff from the audience, all very cool. I think at one point Kirby had a disguise on, and he was like a member of the audience or something like that, and he would challenge her to do different stuff, but all really cool stuff. And the sign picture that I have in the video footage to follow at the end of the video, so you got to stay tuned through the whole thing, is where his theater was on Highway 248 and Gretna Road. And last night I stopped off and got some footage of this actual sign. And the church that's come into his theater where it once stood, I think Taylor Reed was there doing some magic for a little bit, who's another very passionate Bransonite who loves magic and is just a stickler, very disciplined person. As well, was the last magician in the theater that I know of. But the church maybe not didn't want to manage this easement or something, so the sign is kind of run into decay. So the live footage at the end of the video is actually a picture of this sign, and it's still a really cool looking sign and monument to Kirby's career. To the right, there were some billboards. You can see a piece of it up in the corner of this picture where Kirby would advertise, him and Bambi would advertise their show. So coming up, we've got actual footage where I walked in front of the sign and I filmed it. And again, just a really cool testament. There's going to be a video coming, so like and subscribe, where I talk about Kirby's career and the big cats and some of his big illusions and different things that I got to see over the years. So it's definitely worth staying tuned. And the video footage will be here in just a second. We're coming up on it, and the theater was just monumental. I really should have included a picture of the theater because it was amazing. But it's good to see this footage still around, and the shots of the sign are still just amazing how big it was, and hasn't been kept up in uh, recent years as Kirby's not performing there anymore. But just an excellent little shot of the sign. And here goes the actual footage. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.